Hey, what's going on guys? It's Strategy here. If you haven't seen my video review of this Dreo Chef Maker, my absolutely favorite air fryer, check that out. I'll put the link down below. But in this video, we're gonna see this thing in action and we're gonna cook some chicken thigh with crispy skin on top with minimal effort. So I have this chicken thigh that I just kind of throw like a bunch of stuff in the marinade to marinate this chicken thigh. We're gonna cook that, maybe 3 of them, because I'm pretty hungry right now. And you ready? Let's get dirty. So I got my instruments. So in here we have the grill basket, cooking probe, and the grilling rack, which we will use today, and also the rack down the bottom. So I'm gonna take, I don't think you have to take this out, but just so it's easier to clean, I'm gonna take this thing out and just use the grilling rack. And the grilling rack say back and front, so I'm gonna put front to the front and back to the back. Yeah, pretty hard, right? So put that there for now. Let's do this for a little bit. Oh, before I forgot, we're gonna have to fill in the water with the water tank reservoir at the top. Let me go grab the water. So I got my trusty water. I'm gonna put that, fill that up. Not too much, so it doesn't overflow. Gonna put this thing back. I don't think you need to, but definitely a good idea. I recommend. I'm gonna screw this thing in there a little bit, and we have our chicken. So now let's really get dirty. So I'm gonna put this thing in. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pull this out for the basket. Gonna grab a couple of chicken thighs. Well, actually 3 because I'm hungry. So 3 chicken thighs in here. I hope you can see that right here. But what we need to do is we need to put the temperature probe, and what we want to do is we want this inserted into the thickest part of probably the biggest piece of chicken, and I think it's gonna be this piece. Yeah, this piece. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in. I think it says 2/3 of the way. And I want the thickest part of meat. I'm gonna put that there and put this probe in, make the connection, or put it in place where it will make a connection when we close the, yeah, there we go. So this is what it looks like right now. All ready to go. So I'm gonna go to chef mode right here and go to poultry, and this is the chicken thigh. Just do that, and there's a couple tips. It says ensure the probe is at the thickest part of the food, which we did. Ensure the probe is at least halfway into the food, which we did. Don't overfill the basket. Lay the food flat on the cooking tray. Oh, actually I think it's supposed to use a cooking tray, but I put it on the grilling rack, which is fine. I've used this before, so we'll just go with that. And all you need to do now is start cooking. And it says ensure the water tank has water. Ignore if already filled. So, and I think we just heard that the water sprayed in there. So as you can see, hopefully, there it is. There's some water spray in there. I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah. So right now it's starting. And it says it's right now is calculating the time, so it will calculate the time, how long this is gonna take. And there are 3 steps on this thing, and this is the Combi cook mode, where it intelligently used the water spray, the cooking probe to monitor the temperature of the food inside, and it will adjust the temperature and everything. It does all the thinking for you, how long it's gonna take. Right now we're at the achieving doneness step, so it will try to cook it at a lower temperature now to make sure that the food is cooked, and then it will go into browning, I believe, where it will turn up the heat and it will crisp the skin. And the last step I don't remember, but I think it's resting. So we will come back when it's done calculating the time estimate. Okay, so it just got done calculating, and that took a couple of minutes, and it says it's gonna take 47 minutes. At this time, we can also turn on the lights and see the food through that convenient little peek-through window. You can also look at the app on your phone and it will say it's cooking right now. You can see it's gonna take 46 minutes, so that, matches that. It's real time. That thing is connected to Wi-Fi through the internet, so you technically don't have to be on the same Wi-Fi. You can be anywhere, and you'll be able to monitor your cooking. So on the app, actually, it says achieving doneness. So it's to cook food evenly to this desired doneness and help release the flavor. The next step is browning, forming a rich brown crust on the surface of the food, which helps with the flavor. Resting, allow the food to rest or retain its moisture, tenderness, and flavor. So that's the third step. So I was right. I was guessing that, but yeah. So on this app, you can, put that as favorite, and that will show up on the favorite menu on the device or on the app. And you can also stop the cooking. We don't want to do that because I'm hungry. And we can also turn on and off the light. I'm going to turn the light off and the light on. And since we have this set to, well, actually you can't control the timer on the light, so it will turn off after a few seconds automatically. But yeah, we got 42 minutes to go. So we're about really like 6 minutes, I think, after we started. And it originally said 40 something minutes, but now I think it realizes that it doesn't need as long. So the time is now down to 24 minutes. Again, what's awesome about this thing is that while I'm working at my workstation a little bit away from the kitchen, I can monitor my food, the cooking, in real time. The only thing I wish it had, well, actually, I don't know if I really need it, but it would be really nice to have is, it would be nice to have a camera in there, in the machine, in the air fryer, so I can see what it looks like right now inside it without having to walk over and peek through that window. But man, am I spoiled or what? But anyways, this thing is pretty amazing. I can monitor it through the app. This is sufficient. Just heard the beep, and now the thing is doing browning with 8 minutes left. So that means it's turning up the heat and it's gonna make that skin crisp. So the heat is really, really up. Look at that. The skin is starting to crisp up. It's piping hot in there. Stay strong, chicken. So I just got this notification. It says cook ends in 5 minutes. There's 5 minutes on the screen. I don't even see that, but you can go back in there to that notification center. 5 minutes left. It's browning. And then again, the next step is going to be resting. Just heard the beep, and now it is done cooking, and it's at the resting stage. As you can hear, well, actually, you can't hear. The fan is off. The cooking is done. It's just resting. Let's take a look inside. Looking good. We'll see you in 2 minutes. Looks like it is done. Alright, and of course, we got the notification on the phone. Cooking finished. Make sure you enjoy your meal in time. Yeah, for some reason the connection is really slow today. But anyways, cooking is done, and you can go in there. It says cooking finished. It's kind of odd that it doesn't say anything else on here, but it says cooking finished at the top, and you can just done, and that will get out from the machine. Here's the real test, or the results I should say. How does it look? So this is what it looks like. So while technically we can eat the chicken now, since it's been resting for 2 minutes, so it should be perfect now, but I want some broccoli, and I could have put this in at the same time as the chicken, I guess when they're like six minutes or so left, but I did not, so because I didn't have that thing in there, and I need to use that little minor thing. So I have this ultimate laziness, the broccoli, frozen broccoli, that is. while we wait for the broccoli, let's check out the chicken. Make sure that you can see that. Make sure they can hear it, maybe. Oh yeah, that's crispy. Listen to that. And it's still soft. So this thing is still soft, but this is crispy. So is it. I hope you can hear that noise. Yeah, crispy chicken skin. One more thing, if it's cooking right now, take this basket out, automatically pauses. You can do what you will, press it back, automatically resumes the way it should be. Okay, so we have our broccoli and it looks pretty good, I think. This one's not too charred, but this will do. So this is our healthy kinda chicken dinner. Put a little bit of the seasoning, which is just black pepper, and we're ready to go. Okay, so I know that took a minute, but we're finally ready to eat. I'm gonna try this out. I'm excited. Got a little sweet Thai chili sauce. Let's bite in. Crispy skin is amazing, and I typically don't film myself eating a whole lot, but I'll do it for you guys. It smells good. It cooks perfectly well. Look at how, I don't know, hopefully you can see it, but it's so juicy. It's so juicy inside. Look at that. The skin is crispy. Let me show you. Oh. Just look at how crispy. I don't know if you can see it or you can hear it, but the skin is so crispy. So easy, amazing. Broccoli. Anyways, I'm gonna go enjoy this food now, but that's an awesome machine. Again, if you would like to see the review of that machine, of the functionality it can do, the walkthrough of the machine, I guess essentially, I'll put the link down below. And if you're interested in buying the machine, definitely check out my Amazon associate link. I'll make a little bit of money off of it, but it would be amazing if you buy it through that link. Make sure to check the price though. They are always running promotions on this machine, both on Amazon and on their direct Dreo website. I'll put that link down below as well. I don't make anything on that link, but I'll put it down below as well. But you can typically expect the price to be, so MSRP is $359, I think. Yeah, US plus tax. But I think you can expect that to be around $230 to $280, somewhere around that range, with the promotions that they seem to always have going on. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go enjoy this food now, and I'll see you on the next one.